This is one of those bills that makes an old history teacher's heart fill with joy. It's one of the right things to do. We are talking about areas that are living memorials to the heroism, to the sacrifice of those people who made this country what it is. This bill is about preserving our history, helping us to know and understand and retain the story of who we are as a nation, and also how we arrived there as a nation. All of that is significant. It's significant in that it will reauthorize a program through 2025. It is significant because it also reauthorizes an authorization level, which is in practicality what we have available to spend on this particular program. But more importantly, it also involves the private sector becoming involved in this. Indeed, if our history is to be maintained, it's not going to be done simply by the government mandating it. We have to involve the private sector to become part of understanding why these areas are significant and what is the lesson to be learned there. So not only will his bill talk about acquisition of areas for these battlefield areas, but also about how we restore this land to the way it was at the time the history was being made of these properties, but more importantly as to how do we improve the education resources. So the story of what we are as a nation, the story of what this specific site meant as we become a unified nation, as we move forward, that is and passed on from generation to generation. That is a significant issue, and it's a significant process. And I recommend the gentleman from Georgia for his commitment to understanding how important battlefields are to the history of this country and how important it is that that history be passed on to future generations. And that's why this is a significant program that needs to go forward. And once again, I would urge my colleagues to vote in favor of this particular legislation as well. I reserve the balance of my time.